shake, shake, shake it, baby. Give it what you got, don't let it be. I swear that you were made to make me crazy. I can't afford to be free. Sing me a song, sing it just for me. Sing me a song when you're ready. Sing me a song, sing it just for me. Sing me a song when you're ready. Standing here beside you, I feel my heart beat as it never beat before. I don't know what to do with my body when manic love knocks at my door. Shake, shake, shake it, baby. Give it what you got, or let it be. I swear you were made to make me crazy. I can't afford to be free. Sing me a song, sing it just for me. Sing me a song when you're ready. Sing me a song, sing it just for me. Sing me a song when you're ready.
Check, check. Hello.
Thank you, everybody. This person leading this song just a minute ago is Lindsay Lou, everybody. Did anybody get to see the Lindsay Lou and the flat? I just got electrocuted and deafened simultaneously. Earlier, the Lindsay Lou and the Flat Bellies played. Did you guys get to see that? Oh yeah. Me too. What a treat. Okay, what's going on? It's this right here. This is a live show, ladies and gentlemen. You're experiencing it with us. Exciting. Way better than a recorded version. This is a song, I wrote this song with my mama. Last night I drove here from Nashville, Tennessee, and it's kind of a long drive. And my mom called me, and I talked to her for about 150 miles. And it was awesome. When I was a teenager, I'm from a musical family. Both my parents play music and are music teachers and traveling musicians in the summertime, playing music festivals when I was little. And when I was a teenager, I was lucky enough to have a songwriter for a mom, and as a burgeoning songwriter, she was a great resource. And we became songwriting partners. And I never had that like angst thing toward my mom when I was a teenager because we were artists together. And this song that I'm gonna play for you, this is based on a true story. It's a true story. It's totally a true story. A friend of mine told me this story about friends of his that his mom told me the story about her friends from high school, and it was this tragic story about like love and loss and war and deceit. And I was like, that would make an excellent banjo ballad. So I started writing the song when I was on my way to visit my family. And there were holes in it, and when that happens with songs I write, I always take it to my mom, and she fills in the holes like it takes absolutely no effort at all. And we got this song. Got what you need?
Could I have this guitar down a little bit and the monitor? Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's rocking. Keep going. You can bring it down like 40%. But this song, it's called Sweetwater Seas, and we're all from Michigan, and another name for the Great Lakes is the Sweetwater Seas, and the people whose story this is are from the Great Lakes area, and so I call it the Sweetwater Seas. Okay, here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you wonder why I sing so sad, well, I have a story to tell. How I left my home for the war in Vietnam, and the girl that I love so well. Well, I thought that I'd found my love, but it just was not to be, for the cruel fates took him off. Father's threat, I enlisted in the war, and I left the banks of the Sweetwater Sea to go and live on a salty shore. All the letters from my heart, they were posted all in vain, for her father found them before they reached her sight. And he stole them all away. Now I never will see her again, Lord, Lord. No, I never will see her again. More than 30 years have gone, and I often sit and dream of the pretty little girl that I left behind. Does she still remember me? Now I never will see her again, Lord, Lord. No, I never will see her again. Well, I never will see her again, Lord, Lord. No, I'll never see her again. Thank you. How about May Erlewine on the bass over here? What a beautiful day it was today. The sun was shining. So nice to be down here. I'm from Michigan, as Rachel said, we all are originally. And I was driving around today just exploring and looking for birds. And the roads are really narrow and hilly around here, you guys. And you should try driving on them at midnight when it's snowing. But I started, heading one way, and there was nowhere to turn around, so I just had to keep going for a really long time. And I thought maybe that's how some of the people that live in these towns ended up here, is there's just nowhere to turn around, so might as well stay. It's beautiful. We have any Hank Williams Sr. fans in the house? Well, he's one of my very favorite songwriters, and we're going to sing one of his songs. This is a gospel tune. We'll just go to the church of the full moon tonight. Called the House of Gold. Some people steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it will buy. Don't they know judgment, come a judgment day. All the gold and silver will melt away. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my first soul was saved. What good is gold and silver too, when your heart's not pure and true? Sinner, hear when I say, come fall down, fall down on your knees and pray. I'd rather be in a deep dark grave and know that my first soul was saved. Then I live this way. Some people steal, they cheat and lie for wealth and what it will buy. Don't they know judgment, come the judgment day. All the gold and silver will melt away. All the gold and silver will melt away. May Erlewine.
above my head,
up above my head.
hear music in the air,
Hear music in the air.
up above my head,
Up above my head.
hear music in the air,
Hear music in the air.
up above my head, I hear music in the air. I really do believe,
Really do
there's
believe
a heaven somewhere,
heaven somewhere out in the street.
out in the street.
I hear music in the air.
Hear music in the
Out
air.
in the street.
Out in the street.
I hear music in the air.
Hear music in the
Out
air.
in the street. Yeah, music in the air. I really do believe
Really do
there is a heaven somewhere.
Heaven somewhere.
All in my home.
All in my home.
I hear music in the air.
Hear music in the air.
All in my home.
All in my home.
I hear music in the air.
Hear music in the air.
All in my home.
Music in the air.
I really do believe.
Really do believe
There's a heaven somewhere.
heaven somewhere. Up above my head,
Up above my head.
hear music in the air.
Hear music in the air.
Up above my head,
Up above my head.
hear music in the air.
Hear music in the air.
Up above my head,
I hear music in the air. Really do believe.
heaven somewhere.
Heaven somewhere.
Yes, I really do believe
Really do believe.
there's a heaven somewhere.
Thank you. I'm gonna play you guys a song. This is a relatively new song, but it's on the three of us together as the Sweetwater Warblers. We each have our own separate solo projects. Lindsay Lou and the Flatbellies, May Erlewine. May has her own stuff. I've got my own stuff, and in January, well, almost a year ago, we got together in Nashville and we recorded an EP. And we just released it in January. And it is available for your consumption right outside those doors. This song is on there, but this is one of the newest songs that I've written because got little kids. About almost 2 years ago, I had a little baby girl. Her name is Leela May. And she was born in the end of June, and usually my husband and I play music together and we travel around, and usually the time that we go and play the most is in the summertime. And since Leela was going to be born at the end of June, we were like, crap, what are we going to do? And just when we were like sitting down at the table trying to figure out which of my husband's 14 basses we were going to sell, we got a call from Vancouver, British Columbia. And it was from this video game company on the west coast of Canada, and the company is called Capcom. You might have heard of it. And they were making this video game that they needed music for, and so the conversation kind of went like, we really like your music, and we're making a zombie apocalypse video game that we need banjo music for. and I was like, yes! Who knows, maybe I've discovered my niche. Zombie apocalypse video games. And so that was like, something that would sustain us for like a few months. And so here it just kind of fell out of the sky, and it was the most random thing ever, which those kinds of things. We live in Nashville, Tennessee now, and those are the kinds of things that happen when you live in Nashville, Tennessee. You get a call from Canada asking for banjo music for zombie apocalypse video games. And so I was really excited about this project, so I sat down and I wrote this song like really quickly, and it's like dark, and it's called Lazarus, like the biblical character that rose from the dead, that was resurrected from the dead, and I was like, oh, that's so smart. And I was really like excited. I thought it was really cool. And so I wrote the song and I made a demo and I sent it to the video game company, and they called to tell us what they thought of it. And the guy was like, I love this song. I listened to it all the way to work and all the way home for the last couple of days, and I want a recording of it, but it's too good for the video game. And that was the first time I'd ever heard that too. That's also something you only hear when you're in Nashville. Your song is too good.
Didn't he say it was too heady, too?
It was too cerebral.
Too cerebral.
Yeah, the word was cerebral, and I'm like, I guess, yeah, Dead Rising 4 is probably being played by 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, and probably some people my age, too. And so they were like, they steered us in a more clear direction, and so we were able to give them what they wanted, but they didn't use this song, which ended up being good because I could record it with the Sweetwater Warblers, and I can play it for you now. But it's called Lazarus. Think zombies and banjos. I went down from the mountain not too long to make my return, but then fury filled the skies, and the river it did rise, with no home to call my own. I do sojourn. Let the water take me down, let all my troubles drown, let them slumber in the darkness of the deep. Make a fetter from my bones if they ever make it home. Play little Mary, little Martha, don't you weep. From the valley I do travel, from the wild I heed the call. I'm a stranger in this land with no soul to lend a hand. Not for love or blood or mercy will I fall. Let the water take me down, let all my troubles drown, let them slumber in the darkness of the deep. Make a fetter from my bones if they ever make it whole. Play little Mary, little Martha, don't you weep. When my final rest is reckoned, lay my body in the ground, and my spirit will ascend that mountain once again. There is peace upon my homeland to be found. Let the water take me down, let all my troubles drown, let them slumber in the darkness of the deep. Make a fetter from my bones if they ever make it whole. Play little Mary, little Martha, don't you weep. Thank you, everybody. So we all we're all like from Michigan originally. I'm from northern Michigan. Lindsay Lou is a genuine bona fide Youper from Iron Mountain in the Upper Peninsula, and May is from Big Rapids in Michigan, but she lives in Traverse City now. But Lindsay Lou and I are located in Nashville now, so we're like a Michigan band with other tones in there. And so when we play, and we all have our other things that we're doing, so when we play together, we like are all coming from different directions, and we probably haven't seen each other in a long time, so when we're getting ready for a show, we like send each other songs or whatever, but we usually don't have opportunity to like practice them until like the second before we go out on stage. And this was a song, and back in October we played together, and Lindsay played this song for us in the backstage right before we played a show, and we figured out the parts, and then we performed it. And there's something exciting and special about like learning something and having it be so fresh where you have to think about it when you're doing it, and to perform it where you're all present in it. And this song was one that we learned right before we went on the stage.
I wrote it sitting outside on my porch in Nashville, Tennessee, when the air was so thick, it feels like you could cut it with a butter knife, and sort of had this real heavy lilt to it. And I loved the song when I wrote it, but it really came alive with the Warblers. It's called Easy.
Do I sing it by myself first, or you sing it by yourself first?
As the years go by and the long miles divide us, honey, let me be easy on your mind. I could never love you the way I wanted to. Life rolls out in an order that no one can refuse, and it takes a toll on every soul to have and not have to, and only from the plains can the grand be viewed. So as the years roll by and the long miles divide us, honey, let me be easy on your mind. And when our eyes meet and you smile at me, know my heart still melts like a mountain stream, and in the silence of my heart I still sing to thee, sweeter than the siren song could ever be. So as the years roll by and the long miles divide us, honey, let me be easy on your mind. No, my heart still melts like a springtime stream, and the one behind the veil of age still sings to thee, sweeter than a siren song could ever be. So as the years roll by and the long miles divide us, honey, let me be easy on your mind. Oh, honey, let me be easy on your mind. Let
That's Lindsay Lou. Can you guys hear the banjo? You can? Okay, turn it down. Just kidding.
So-
Just kidding.
I'm going to take you guys on a little trip all the way up to the top of the UP. And spring is coming, you guys. Tonight, it's the worm full moon. I know that sounds weird, but it's the worm full moon because the worms are starting to move, which means the birds are going to come back and eat the worms. So spring is on the way, it's basically, in short. And when spring comes, you know, the snow melts and the rivers in the UP fill up just enough that one time of year to go canoeing on them. And so I have some dear friends who've been doing this for 30 years, and they call themselves the river rats. And they go whitewater canoeing on these rivers just that one time of year. And I got to go with them, and I was thinking about how precious it is to be on pure water out in the middle of nowhere and not to run into anybody at all except for some deer or bears or birds. And you know, water is used in all different religions as a symbol of purity. And so I was thinking about how precious it is that we have so much pure water in Michigan. And so this is a naturalist spiritual, and it's about canoeing. You guys want to go on a canoe trip with us? Yeah? All right. I love the enthusiasm. Thank you. Makes me feel good inside.
Thanks, Guy.
Thanks, Guy. You guys are enthusiastic, too. It's just in your own way. Take my hand, my one, and we'll shove off to the sun, and together we will run the River Jordan. And with stars in our eyes, we'll sleep under the sky, safe on the banks of the River Jordan. And when you fall asleep, sleep well, sleep deep. The dreams are always sweet on the River Jordan. And in the morning you'll see light pour through the trees, shining like a diamond on the River Jordan. Oh yeah, yeah. Let your troubles go, let them melt with the snow. You won't need them anymore on the River Jordan. And let joy fill your cup, let it fill you right up. You have more than enough on the River Jordan. And when you fall in, baptized of all your sins, oh, we all take a swim on the River Jordan. And when you're warm and dry, with that spark in your eye, you might give another try to the River Jordan. Oh yeah, yeah. From what I understand, they say the promised land is on the banks of the River Jordan. Well, I must agree, I never felt so free. Just you, me, the river, and the morning. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah.
So, if you were here earlier, how many of you were here earlier? Nice. I told you you're going to hear a repeat song, and as promised, here it is. I was really excited to bring this song to the Sweetwater Warblers. And on the Flat Belly record, where we're going to release this song, the Warblers are singing with me on it as well, so keep your ears peeled for that. The song is called Shining in the Distance. All the gold and silver too, shining in the distance, and all I want to spend with you. Is it not time? Is it not time? Like hanging fruit upon a tree, shining in the distance between the orchard and the seed. Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? That sunlit house upon the hill, shining in the distance, a prize to hold, a cup to fill. Is it not time? Is it not time? And if my day should never come, shining in the distance, although my way is barely begun. Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? When bells of sorrow start their ringing, shining in the distance, oh Lord, how can we keep on singing? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Is it not time? Ooh, is it not time? Is it not time?
Lindsay Lou, everybody.
So Rachel told you guys that we just came out with a new EP, and we're very excited, and the process was very laborsome. And we were very, very pumped to go down to Nashville, or I was going down there. Flying down, I felt really hip and cool, flying down to Nashville, recording a record in a studio.
I'm going to Nashville, gonna make a
feeling good. And it didn't work out the way we thought, you know? Things like that happen, right? Make a plan, God laughs. So we went down there, and we had a really hard time. I'm not going to go into detail, because it would be excruciating then for you. But this song became the song I was really excited to bring to the table, and it became a song that we played for 8 hours straight. And after playing it for 8 hours straight, we still didn't have a good recording of it. So I thought maybe I would never be able to play it again after that day.
There was actually no recording of it.
No recording.
After 8 hours.
Not a good one.
But I recovered, and we actually called the whole EP, we titled the EP after this song. So here it is. It's called With You.
The sky is turning red. Can't stop, it's turning in my head. I've got too much on my mind, and I wanna be with you tonight. The fire is burning low. Everyone has somewhere else to go, and me, I've got nothing but time. I wanna be with you tonight. Oh, I can't say what makes me sing any blessed day. Oh, I don't know what keeps me going. I just go, and I can't tell if it's right. I wanna be with you tonight. The moon is shining down, little light on this lonely little town. Or that moment, it was bright. And I wanna be with you tonight. The summer's come and gone, like a flower, like a song. And maybe love ain't on our side, but I wanna be with you tonight. And oh, I can't say what makes me sing any blessed day. Oh, I don't know what keeps me going. I just go, and I can't tell if it's right. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna be with you tonight.
Okay, so I told you guys earlier that I come from a musical family, right? And so my mom and dad, they're musicians, and my mom's an elementary school music teacher. She says she's the professional Mary Poppins, which if you saw her in action, that's totally true. And my dad, he's an amazing musician, plays guitar and mandolin, sings beautifully. I learned harmony from that guy. I'm the oldest of 4 siblings, and I'm from a musical family, and all of us sing and play music. And when I was growing up, we were in a family band based in Michigan, and the band was called Lake Effect, and we played old-timey music. So it was like my dad played guitar, my little brother played upright bass, my mom plays the lap dulcimer with 4 strings, and it looks like a stretched-out violin, and you put it on your lap, and you play it. And that's what my mom plays. And so when I was growing up, we would go to music festivals, and we would play in the family band, and we'd play old-time songs, and we would also play children's music. And I mentioned before that my mom, she's a great songwriter, and she's been a teacher and educator for 35 years. And so when she, half of the songs that she wrote, that she has written, are children's songs. And the first recording I ever got to be on, I was 12 years old, and it was a kids album that my parents were making. And there were all of these songs on there that my mom wrote. And so if you knew my mama T.I., she is a very smart lady, and she has a business card. If you ask her, she'll give you her business card. And on the business card, her occupation says teacher, artist, activist. And that describes her perfectly. And so when I was growing up, she would write these children's songs that would give a message to kids. And she's kind of a radical, and so she would write radical children's songs to send a message to children through music, a very radical message to children through music. And this is one of those radical songs, and I thank goodness that my mama had the gall to do that, because now I am the way I am, and I have the gall to play this song for you. But it has a part for you. This is a folk show, okay? This is a music festival. You guys are at a folk show. And something that happens at folk shows across the world is audience participation. So this is a part for you. That one guy's gonna love this. So there's a part for you when, in the chorus, when I say, that's a lie, you get to scream, shout, however you feel like saying it. If you feel like saying it sternly, you can say, that's a lie, back to me. Or when I say that's a lie and you feel like it's a lie and you want to go, that's a lie, you can do that too. And it's really fun and it's cathartic. And so this is a children's song. So imagine for a minute me playing this song for my 9-year-old son's school in Nashville, Tennessee, and 350 children screaming, that's a lie, to a bunch of radical verses written by a radical educator from northern Michigan. So there's a part for you. This is really fun. Okay, here. This is the song. After you hear this song, you'll have this big, huge picture window into my childhood. Okay. That's a lie. Here we go. Ready? Oh, and I forgot to tell you. Yesterday, in that 150-mile conversation I had with my mom, we wrote a new verse to this song that is kind of current to the times. And I'm going to sing it for you. It's going to debut right here, right now. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, I don't know if I am, but let's go anyway. It goes like this. My mom and daddy told me to never tell a lie. They said honesty's important, and towards it we must strive. They said lying is destructive, and that's the reason why I hone my lie detectors and I call a lie a lie. So here's a bunch of lies of the verses that you might hear in the world. I tell little children, these are some lies that you might hear from people. Here's one. Little girls must all be silent, they must never disobey. They must clean up all the messes because they're made that way. When they grow up to be ladies, they'll marry one fine day. They'll love to wax the kitchen floor and clean the house all day. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not listening to you.
Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. These first couple of verses are like about gender normative roles that I learned about when I was 8 years old. Here's another one. Little boys are rough and tumble, they love sports of every kind. It's programmed in their genes to be competing all the time. When they grow up to be real men of feelings, you will find they'll join the corporations, success in life to find. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not listening to you. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Now I played this song for my son's 3rd grade class yesterday morning, right before I took the 8-hour drive to come here. And you realize the difference in cognitive thinking between 2nd and 3rd grade when you play this song, and instead of them just smiling and singing along, they're looking at you when you're singing the verses going, no. This was one they especially had a reaction to. You can tell a person's value by the color of their skin, or the slanting of their eyes, or the shape their body's in. All the best folks wear designer, lots of money we must spend to buy the latest fashions, 'cause that's how we win friends. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not listening to you. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Well, all the poor and homeless people deserve to live that way. They should pull up on their bootstraps and earn an honest wage. They're just looking for a handout to waste their lives away. They're lazy, shiftless moochers who'll destroy the USA. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not listening to you. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Here's the new one. Okay, let's see if I can remember how it goes. Well, our neighbors all are scary. We've not a thing in kind. They voted for the other side. They must have lost their mind. So let's build up walls and fences, perfectly designed. I've no use for perspective that is different than mine. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not listening to you. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Well, this verse is particularly hard for me to get through without laughing, because man, it's a whopper. Well, it's good. Okay. Well, all the banks and corporations have our best interest at heart. They're not in it for the money. They want to do their part. We can count on them to save us because they are so smart. Investing in our future is what they're all about. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not listening to you. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Well, there are people all around you who will tell you what to think. They'll pass on hate and prejudice as easy as a wink. But when I hear folks lie like that, I don't even blink. I look them squarely in the eye and I tell them what I think. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. All this garbage that you're spouting is a lie. You can talk until you're blue. I'm not you. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Like a window I see through, and that's a lie. Rachael Davis, everybody.
Thank you. I'm a TI.
Thank you all so much. We have one more song for all of you, and we are so honored to be included in this festival lineup. It's been a wonderful day of music, a wonderful weekend of music, and how cool to have such an amazing festival that brings art into a community and that kind of opens it up for everyone to just come and see all these new artists from all over the place. So we're really grateful to be a part of it and grateful for everyone that put work into making this happen, especially all the volunteers. So let's hear it for all the volunteers at the festival.
Thank you to Matt for calling us and having us come here, Doug on sound, everybody, all the merch guys out in the hallway. Thanks for helping and bringing us here. I love this part of the world. I have a special affinity with it. I know some people here. Do we have any Mighty Potters in the crowd? Any Mighty Potters? Anybody who went to Weir High? Weir High. Greatest name for a high school ever. I like this part of the world. Thanks for bringing us here.
And up next is the Dust Bowl Revival, and I'm looking forward to seeing them, so I hope everybody's going to stick around.
Babies are born in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the birthing day. Babies are born in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the birthing day. Clouds to the north, clouds to the south, with the wind and the rain to the east and the west. Babies are born in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the birthing day. And children speak the first word in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the talking day. Children speak the first word in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the talking day. Clouds to the north, and clouds to the south, and the wind and the rain to the east and the west. Children speak the first word in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the talking day. And children take the first step in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the walking day. Children take the first step in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the walking day. Clouds to the north, clouds to the south, but the wind and the rain to the east and the west. Children take the first step in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the walking day. I hope to be married in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the wedding day. I hope to be married in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the wedding day. Clouds to the north, and clouds to the south, and the wind and the rain to the east and the west. Hope to be married in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the wedding day. I hope to die in the circle of the sun, circle of the sun on my dying day. Spreading my ashes in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on my dying day. Clouds to the north, and clouds to the south, and the wind and the rain to the east and the west. Spreading my ashes in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on my dying day. And the babies are born in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the birthing day. Babies are born in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on the birthing day. Clouds to the north, and clouds to the south, and the wind and the rain to the east and the west. Babies are born in a circle of the sun, circle of the sun on their birthing day. Thank you, everybody. We're the Sweetwater Warblers.